whoa. So that was awesome, guys. I don't know if you saw it, but I sure did. I asked for a whoa. He started loading like he was gonna sit and then thought about it and stood back up. Hey guys, Kat here from Standing Stone, and I have Hex with me, who is ready for his morning training session. He is 10 weeks old, and we are just finishing up his 10-week training goals. He has done clicker to recall, clicker for sit, clicker for place training on his platform, and then today we are going to be working on whoa, or the stand behavior. The reason that I want to work on whoa training, or teaching him that he can get rewarded for standing, is because these little guys learn that they can get rewarded for certain things, and sit has been something he's really good at and offers a lot. He will offer that behavior even when he thinks that I'm not going to ask for it, because he wants to earn a reward, he wants to earn his morning meal, whatever he wants. He thinks that a sit will get it. So we're going to show him that he can get rewarded for something else, like standing there, which is going to be the precursor for the whoa behavior. So all 4 feet, not moving, not jumping, just standing there, and we're going to mark that. We're not going to ask for that behavior yet by saying whoa, because he doesn't know that that cue is associated with that behavior yet. So we're going to show him that he can get rewarded for just standing there, and then we'll be able to introduce that cue. So I've got his morning meal, I've got my clicker, I've got my treat pouch all ready to go, and we're just using his Eukanuba Puppy Pro kibble for his meal. So no jumping, no buck and bronco stuff, no sitting. Oh man, he's making this look easy. This little guy has been doing an awesome job with training, soaking everything up that we throw at him like a sponge. We've been following along exactly with our online step-by-step puppy training program. And like I said, he's finishing up lesson 2 and going to be ready to move on to lesson 3, which will be cue differentiation, which will be really fun to show you in one session how we can move between all of the different behaviors that he knows. As you progress with clicker training, these puppies really learn how to work for their meals, which is what we've wanted them to learn through clicker training, through charging the clicker, that you can get rewarded for doing behaviors. And they just want to learn, they want to please us, so they end up picking up on the new behaviors we're teaching them faster and faster and faster. So when we were first teaching him how to come in and touch our hand for targeting, he started to get a little bouncy, a little jumpy, a little mouthy. So it was one of those things that, so there we're offering a sit. That's not what I want, so I'm just gonna move his feet. Then he picked up on sit a little bit faster than his targeting. Then he picked up on his place board training a little faster yet. And now we're picking up on this whoa training behavior really quickly. So instead of having to spend upwards of 3 days on each behavior, we may only be spending 1 day on this behavior, and able to start introducing the cue almost right away. I swear this is the first time he's done this behavior and been rewarded for it. Sometimes they make it look just too easy. I'm also trying to get a little more focus, a little more eyes on me instead of just looking at the ground. Good. Just means he's more engaged, understanding that the reward's coming from me. Good. Now, with as well as he's established this behavior, and he's presenting this behavior, and he's not reverting to anything else for the most part other than that one sit, I'm going to start introducing and associating the cue with the behavior. Whoa. Good. Remember, that click not only marks the behavior, but it also ends the behavior. Whoa. So I'm even able to add a little duration there where he's stopping, he's standing, his feet aren't moving. Whoa. And then that click comes and that reward comes and his feet start moving again, which is perfectly fine. But adding a little duration, whoa. Good. is part of the process of getting better and better at these behaviors. Whoa. So that was awesome, guys. I don't know if you saw it, but I sure did. I asked for a whoa. He started loading like he was gonna sit and then thought about it and stood back up. Whoa. And that was really important that not only did he show that behavior, but if he had actually sat, it would have been very important. Whoa. See if he'll look up at me. Whoa. Good. If he had sat, that I hadn't marked that behavior. I hadn't rewarded him for it because I want him to definitely understand there is a distinctive difference between sitting and standing. And if he doesn't understand that and there starts to become some cued confusion where he offers a sit instead of a whoa or a whoa instead of a sit, that's when trouble can happen. And the old adage of you never should teach your bird dog to sit comes in, because if they're offering sits when you're asking for whoas, that's not what we want. But it's more important that you're making sure that you actually mark and reward for the behavior that you're asking for. So we're not working on sit. He's not getting rewarded for any sits this entire training session. That'll be later when we work on cue differentiation, where we're asking for him to distinguish between each cue and showing us those behaviors, but that I only mark when he actually whoas. Good boy, you're doing so good. Whoa. So as long as you, whoa, mark for the correct behavior that you're asking for, you're not going to add confusion. Your puppy's going to completely understand how to sit when you ask for sit and how to whoa when you ask for whoa. Good boy. So much focus. So much focus. Just a couple more handfuls. Whoa. Good. And a lot of eye contact. I really like that. Even so much as if he looks down, I just have been waiting patiently and he looks up, which is awesome. Whoa. So he took a few little footsteps and I wanted to wait and make sure that he was solidly not moving at that point. There's another freebie for you. Until I marked that. Whoa. Just like any behavior you're teaching, you can ask for more. You can start extending your expectations of having him stand there longer and longer. Whoa. Even being able to take a step or move. Your movement's going to make him want to move. So adding some challenge to the situation when he's ready for it is just going to help solidify the behavior that we're looking for and make it that much more solid and proof that behavior even through clicker training. It was the same when we were working through his place training on his place board. It was really easy for him to get on his board when I was standing right next to his board, but then if I created a little separation between myself and his place board, it was more difficult for him to do that behavior and we had to work on it. So challenging him, helping him stay on his bed longer, on his platform longer and longer, helping him stand, whoa. Longer and longer, give me that focus and attention, not just standing looking around, so that I know he's engaged and actually understanding what I'm asking him to do right now. Whoa. Good boy. This is our last handful. Whoa. I even just shifted my weight, showed a little movement, and he was able to handle that and still stay standing in a nice whoa behavior. Way to go, buddy. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Kat the dog trainer. This little guy is Hex. He is doing phenomenally, flying through his puppy training basics with that step-by-step course that we're following along with. And if you guys have questions or if your puppy doesn't look exactly like this when you're going through that, reach out to us on patreon.com/Standing Stone Kennels. We'd be happy to answer your questions and help you with training. Until next time, I'm Kat the dog trainer. This little guy is Hex, and we'll see you in his next video.